Good morning from Belgium.
Keep going. When I was growing up, I had a lot of dreams. My mama told me, son, you could be anything, long as you spread your wings. I know one day you'll be great, just wait. Soon you'll aim up at the sky and I'll watch it float away. But now that I am older, I'll admit that I am over all the stress and shit that comes from holding life upon your shoulders. It's a chore, sick of being bored. I'm sick of always stressing over shit I could ignore. Guess it's just my own immaturity burning through me internally. Take imagination and making it a reality. So pause, yo fuck it, I'll be right back. Pay my tribute to the past, tell them all to kiss my ass for a second. I don't wanna worry about nothing for a while. I just wanna play around, living like a child with old tunes jamming on my Walkman and some Sour Patch Kids and a Coke can. I don't wanna think about anything at all. I just wanna run around doing what I want with a pretty ass girl and a slow jam.
So this week was a super special week because my aunt and uncle came to visit us, our bestie and boo-boo. So we flew into Amsterdam, all of us, them from America and us from Spain. And then we all flew in super late at night. Me and the kids didn't get there until like 1 in the morning. We rented 2 separate cars because oddly in Europe they really don't have minivans for you to rent. So we were in one car, they were in another, and the very next morning we woke up and went to our first destination called Chateau Marquette, which is just a lovely chateau off in the countryside of the Netherlands. And we had a lovely just one night stay there. Then the very next morning from there, we all got up and we drove about 2.5 hours south into Belgium. And what a drive that was. There's just windmills all along the path there. And then you cross over the border and there are the cutest little Belgian houses that I have pictures of. Where we specifically stayed was at a very large Airbnb in the Belgian countryside. There were literally cows in our backyard. So it was a very relaxing retreat this week to be able to just hang out there with our besties and enjoy our time together. One day while we were at our Airbnb, there is a sauna complex next door that the people who rent the Airbnb, they also own this sauna complex. So one day they actually let us use it for free because we're travel journalists, and it is a serious spa. We got the whole thing to ourselves for 3 hours. Outside there is a hot tub and an outside sauna. Inside there's a Turkish foot bath, there's a steam room, there's showers, there's an infrared sauna, there's the whole...
And there's a coffee maker where you can make cappuccino coffee.
There's a coffee maker that you can make cappuccinos at. So that was a lovely little time that we had.
Been there, I have done that, made my mark up on the town. Stupid, I've been lucid, been a menace and a clown. Wow, I'm chillin', watching Rocco's Modern Living, wishing I could find a way to bring back music television. No more Jersey Shoreing, horribly boring versions of shows from Great Britain. They're written with no...
Then another day, the girls had stayed back at the house and the boys went off on a little adventure. And
they didn't go on an adventure at all.
And then they came back about 20 minutes later and said, "You have to come see what we found." And they took us to this festival in the middle of nowhere. Like, it was crazy that they found this. There were fire breathers, there was a zip line for Preston, there was food. It was just so funny that they had found this literally in the middle of a cow pasture. It was crazy. It just so happened that we were there at the one time. This was the first time they had ever done this for the month of October. So that was neat. Another day we took a little day trip to Bruges, which was about an hour-and-a-half drive from where we were in Belgium. And there we really got the feel for the Belgian architecture, the squareness of the buildings, and it really, really was beautiful. We went right into downtown, walked around a bit, and then went back to our Airbnb.
I don't wanna worry about nothing for a while. I just wanna play around, living like a child with old tunes jamming on my Walkman and some Sour Patch Kids and a Coke can. I don't wanna think about anything at all. I just wanna run around doing what I want with a pretty ass girl and a slow jam and some Sour Patch Kids and a Coke can.
After we were done staying there, we went back to Amsterdam, and we were in Amsterdam for 2 days. So, as everyone knows by now, Holland is by far my favorite country that we have visited. However, when we went to Holland, we stayed in the city of Groningen, which is at the very top of the Netherlands. I thought Amsterdam was going to be similar in the fact that, you know, everyone rides bikes, they have their own bike lanes, it's very pedestrian friendly. However, we found Amsterdam to be not pedestrian friendly at all, because it is so much larger than Groningen. Everybody rides bikes, and it's incredible that, like, they do not crash into each other, because the volume of people riding bikes versus the cars versus the pedestrians, we felt like we were little ping pong balls just like bouncing off of everybody. It was incredible that none of us got into an accident, honestly. I was very surprised that there's really not many pedestrian crosswalks in Amsterdam that have lights specifically for the pedestrians. People are just like going for it. Like, you just go. You just try to cross the road as best you can between the cars, between the hundreds of cyclists. It was pretty crazy. Never would I want to live in Amsterdam. That was not my kind of city. It's huge. The people are still very friendly there. It was nice to see the houseboats along the canals again. But overall, Amsterdam is a huge city with lots of people, way too many bikers for us. We did see some things in Amsterdam. We went and we saw the Anne Frank house. We saw a large tower. We were unable to go up it though, because when we went to go, the minimum age is 6 years old, and they would not allow Preston to climb the stairs, even though, as you know, he has climbed so many stairs by now in Estonia, Russia. So it's like the tower that we were at was weak compared to the others that we had been to. Oh, and of course I can't forget the best part of it all. We went to our first theme park. Now this theme park is absolutely incredible. I can't say enough good things about it. So it's literally just like Disneyland. It is so magical. They have the like wonderful music playing. The whole atmosphere is just so magical, just like Disney. Except the architecture is much more European, a lot fancier than Disney is, but just as much fun. We had the best time ever in Efteling. We stayed on property so that we could go to the theme park for the day we checked in and then the day we checked out. It comes included in your hotel room, and our hotel room was just awesome. It was a 1-bedroom, and then in the living room there was a queen bed and then 2 bunk beds, so there was plenty of room for all of us, and that was a super, super fun stay.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, like dreamers do. Fate is kind, she brings to those who love the sweet fulfillment of their secret longing. Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and pulls you through. And you wish upon a star, your dream comes true.
And overall, you just can't get any better than traveling with your best friends. So we had the best time, and this is it for our European trip. So from here, we are going to be leaving Europe, and we are off to the Middle East now. So stay tuned, because things are about to get very different.
I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all.